No excuses. 60 minutes, non-stop football.
Now Lumsden, look out, he's gone, touchdown, Jesse Lumsden.
A very good start for Looters in Lumsden. Looters in Lumsden will come through with a time of 51.94.
Very proud of the performance of Jesse Lumsden. What an athlete.
When they hear that Canada chant, it makes you very proud to be Canadian.
Jesse Lumsden has gone through a lot over this past year. Now, that was an emotion we heard in your voice right at the Olympics. What was wrong?
I had lesions on my vocal cords, and at the time I wasn't sure what it was. I needed them biopsied and removed, so that.
That's serious business.
That was a scary time for me. I didn't really want to talk about it much, but now that they've been removed in biopsies, everything's been cleared benign and.
Great news.
Great news.
So let's talk about the rest of your body.
Yeah.
Or actually, specifically, shoulder.
Sure.
Are you good to play right now?
Right now, yes.
Would you be at greater risk than other people in redislocating your shoulder?
No, I don't think so. I'm looking back at it now. I came back too early last year, and I'll openly say that. There's a lot of things that I didn't feel pressure from, anybody in particular, but more on myself. Now that I've had this time to go through this strength and conditioning phase in this program that I've been working with my strength coach at McMaster University, I've been doing things at a completely another level that I've been able to do before. So I'm ready I could hit the field literally running.
So let's go back to May the 5th. May the 5th, you were released. Danny Machocha, did he call you?
Yep, we talked on the phone.
And what did he tell you? What was the reason why they were releasing you?
Well, it was a couple conversations over a couple days, actually. And they had told me that they weren't going to bring me into the training camp because they didn't feel I was ready. I had seen the doctors a couple weeks before that conversation, and what the doctors had said, 2 weeks before training camp, we're not going to clear you for contact right now. Keep getting stronger over the next 2 weeks, and you'll be ready to go for training camp. I didn't see him again because I was released before that date.
The idea that a player can be released. So you get hurt in the first game of the season for the Edmonton Eskimos last year, right?
Yeah.
Then you rehab, you go through a lot of hell, and on May the 5th, 4 weeks before training camp, they just say, we don't want you because you're not healthy?
Yeah, they said they believe that I was too much of a risk over, possible reward. It's the nature of the business.
It's the nature of the CBA, right? Not a guaranteed contract. But in the NFL, where they don't have guaranteed contracts, they would have to continue to pay you, right, until you were healthy enough.
Until you're healthy and cleared to play, or they can pay you out of your contract. So that is a big difference. That is definitely something that you see happen quite often in training camp and throughout the CFL.
This is pretty hurtful, isn't it?
Yes, but at the same time, it's part of the business, and you have to understand that, and you have to deal with it in the best way you possibly can. And so the way I chose to deal with it is to get into the best shape of my life and get ready to go out and play football again.
Have you heard from teams? I mean, there's only 7 teams left, right?
Yeah, I had been talking to a couple teams. They had been checking in on my status and continuing to see where I'm at. And, I've pretty much let everybody know I'm cleared to play, I'm ready to go, and I'm mentally there as well.
Jesse Lumsden averaged over your career 6.3 yards per carry. There's not a Canadian running back in the top 10. I'm a big CFL fan.
Absolutely.
I've even come clean and saying I'm an Argo fan. Pick this man up. And if not, I say a career in sprinting. Tell me what's going on at Varsity Stadium and why you're going to be running tomorrow.
Well, the Canadian Championships are going on. I believe they start today. The finales are on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be a great event to go and see. But tomorrow is the charity 4x1, which I'll be taking part in with a bunch of other celebrities, from athletes to Commissioner Mark Cohan and Olympians. And we are paired up with corporate teams that have kind of like a celebrity golf tournament.
And you're running the anchor leg, right?
Yeah, all the celebrities run the anchor leg. And,
what was your best 40 time?
My best 40 time?
Your best 40 time ever?
4.38.
Because I know Mark Cohan ran a 4.3.
Did he?
A 4.320.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jess, thanks for coming in. Thanks for your time. And, hey, you didn't tell me to say this, but, it's just a shame that you're here and you're not traveling somewhere to play a football game. Thanks for doing this, man.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
As we go to break, here's an email.